Hey everybody, welcome to our quote orientation video for our research methods in psychology course here. I'd mentioned in our welcome video, so hopefully you already watched that welcome video there in our start here module at the top of our Canvas course page. I'd mentioned I was going to take you on a drill down tour of an actual unit, because the unit is where you have the the meat and potatoes of our course, all the assignments, all the quizzes, all the discussions, all the exam stuff there, all the stuff about your paper, everything you need to know, it's all there in our course units there. And remember, there are 5 of those too. And so, and what you're looking at here on the screen here, I'm showing you my view of our Canvas course page, and I have to show you my view because if I use the student view, a lot of these assignments aren't even available yet at the time I'm recording this, so I wouldn't be able to show them using what a student view would look like there, but no worries. You will find what you need to see there, and everything will look just fine when you get there yourself. First of all here, part of this orientation video is just to kind of get you settled, show you how to navigate, show you where to find things, and some of this I already covered back in that welcome video, so pardon my redundancies, but we just kind of need to make sure everybody's on the same page here literally with this stuff. So let's go ahead and get started there. So certainly do make sure that you have already completed all the modules above the units there. So the Start Here module, the What You Need to Do Next module, the Mind Tap module there. I'd gone over all this detail in the welcome video. Just make sure you've gone through all of those there so that when you get to our unit here, you'll be ready to go. And you're going to find at the top of every unit there a list of the chapters for that unit. You can see for Unit 1, it's chapters 1, 3, and 4. And there's no mistake here. We are not covering chapter 2 out of our textbook there, so there's nothing wrong. And you'll also see that followed by a list of available dates, the date that it opens and the date that it closes. These dates may not match the semester that you're in right now, but these happen to be the dates that were there when I recorded this video. So just trust me that the dates that you will find there do match the current semester that you're taking there. So of course they will do that there. And so a reminder here, like we saw in our welcome video, that you need to click each item in the unit, open in the order that you find them there. And when you do so, you will get those little green check marks. Your green check marks are going to look different than the ones that I have in my instructor view here, but you will find those. Remember, it's like a little Hanzo and Gretel digital trail there for you. So when you go back to our course page, where you see the green check marks in, that's where you left off there. So you can easily pick up right where you left off there. So it's a pretty nifty tool that Canvas allows me to provide for you there. Now you're going to find that each unit is pretty much structured the same as far as the content and the order of presentation on that content. So as you go from Unit 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, remember there are 5 units in our course, you're going to find the setup, the layout there, if you will, is pretty much always the same, okay? And so again, a reminder, you got to click each item in order. Each unit will start with a unit introduction video. This just happens to be the Unit 1 video there. And then you're going to see a chapter header for the first chapter in that unit. That's going to be followed by a discussion. Video lectures. This will take you to a separate website where I have all of the lecture videos housed for our course. You're going to find anywhere from 8 to 10 videos for each chapter. Each video is about 10 to 15 minutes long. There are captions on every video, so you can turn those on if you like to have those there. And all the videos are numbered in sequence and detailed a little bit so you know exactly what each video is about there. And the nice thing about watching videos is you can pause them, you can rewind them if you didn't catch something. You can just stop if you're bored or you're tired. You can go back to it later, so it's not like a lecture where if you don't show up, you missed the whole shebang. You can certainly watch these videos at your leisure, which is a really great thing to do. These are followed by lecture outlines. Lecture outlines are files I've put there for you on a per chapter basis, which follow along with the lecture. In fact, when you watch the video lecture, you will see the lecture outlines on the screen as I'm walking through it, so it makes it very easy for you to follow along and take notes of your own there on your device or on paper if you print those out. That's going to be followed by the homework for each chapter. The homework there is going to be the basis for your in-class quizzes that you're going to take there. And so when you click on this quiz here, you're not going to actually get to see the quiz you're going to take in class. It's basically just going to remind you of when that quiz is and that you need to use your homework there to prepare for it there. You'll see a reminder about the mind tap assignments there, if you will, and a little link here to just remind you of the due date for that mind tap assignment here for chapter 1. But remember, you're going to access the actual mind tap assignments themselves via the mind tap module, which is right above the units here. So if you go up here to the mind tap module, you'll see the link here for mind tap where it says Psych 45 Research Methods in Psychology. That's what you click to actually access the mind tap assignments. Okay, down here in the units themselves, I just put those in there as a reminder so you don't forget to actually do those, because remember, you got to click each item open or else you can't move forward there. Okay, and you're also going to find that within each unit, I have each chapter structured pretty much the same. So here's chapter 3, the next chapter in unit 1, discussion, video lecture, lecture outline, homework, quiz, mind tap reminder. Then chapter 4, the same thing, discussion, lecture videos, outline, homework, quiz, mind tap, etc. there. Then when you get to the bottom where you'll see it says conclusion, in this case unit 1, there's a study guide there to help you prepare for the exam. And then again, just a reminder of the first unit exam and its due date there. Again, you're going to take the exam in class. This is just a reminder, so you won't get to see the actual unit exam, but it will just be there as a heads-up reminder that this is when you need to be ready to take your class exam together as a group there. Now, if you scroll down just a little bit further, you'll see Unit 2. Again, it's chapters that are involved. In this case, it's chapters 5, 6, and 7, and then it's available dates there when it opens and when it closes there. Okay, and by the way, you won't be able to get to any of the subsequent units there after Unit 1 until its opening date there. So all you will be able to see is the header, and all these items here grayed out until I've got it set to actually deploy for you to access. Okay, so I don't want you working too far ahead there. Okay. Now the next thing I want to do here is just point out how you can easily find the due dates for some of your assignments here, and this is all going to be very consistent. So for example here on your discussions, those are always going to be due on a Friday of any given week that they are assigned for there, and they're always going to be due by 9 p.m. And you'll see that when you open up the assignment, it'll show you the due date. It'll show you the due time. For example, here you can see for chapter 1, it's showing you a due date right here, but it's always going to be on a Friday by 9 p.m. Scroll down a bit further to one of the quizzes here. You can see where it says for quiz for chapter 1 here, a due date there. And that's actually going to be in class. You're going to take your quizzes. You're not going to take them online. Again, this is just going to be a little window that pops up and reminds you, hey, your quiz is going to be in class there on that date. If we scroll all the way down here to the exam, you'll see the same thing there too. It's got a due date like right next to it there as well. And you may see a few other items here that are duplicates for some of the quizzes and the exams, but just don't pay attention to those. You won't see those on your view of the course page. I just have to keep that stuff there just in case we end up having to go back fully online here, okay? And one more thing I want to point out here in each unit regarding the mind tap assignments here. I already mentioned a moment ago, remember, these items here are not going to take you to the actual assignment. They're just going to remind you, like in a to-do list sort of way, that this is when you have to have them done there. Remember, you're going to access the mind tap assignments using the mind tap module above this unit there, but also here too. Do note this little header I have right above each mind tap item here, that the chapter assignments are due by the day and time of the unit exam you're going to take in class. So for example, if you're taking a Monday, Wednesday section of our course, and there's an exam scheduled for Monday at 5 o'clock that day, your mind tap assignments will be due also by Monday at 5 o'clock. I'll give you right up to that last minute there to do it before the exam starts there. But make sure you have it done by that time. And you'll see for each mind tap chapter there, I have the same thing, same kind of reminder. It's due by the day and time of your in-class unit exam. Same thing there for MindTap Chapter 4 as well. It's just to remain consistent, just to give you a heads up, so you've always got an idea of what you need to do and when you need to do it. Now, just a reminder of where you can find all the due dates and due times for all of your assignments. Remember, there's several ways you can do that. When you sign, and I mentioned this in our welcome video there too. Remember when you sign into Canvas from the portal on our college homepage there, you will see a to-do list for all of your courses there, and also when you land on any particular course page, you'll see that to-do list as well. It's right there at the top of the page there normally. You will also find embedded alongside any assignment that has a due date and time, like for example our discussions you can see here in Chapter 1. There's a due date right there, like we said already and showed already there, so just kind of keep that in mind there too. That's another place you can do it. Now you also may remember, as I showed you in our welcome video, that there's a couple of places you can go on Canvas to do a one-stop shopping thing when it comes to finding all your assignments all in one place with all their due days and times. One place is to go into our course menu on Canvas and click on the syllabus link. So I'm going to go ahead and do that here now. And again, you will not find a syllabus here that's in the Start Here module there, but go ahead and scroll down and don't pay attention to any of these other items you can see here. That's just some stuff left over from previous courses that I really can't delete, but you won't see it on your end. But you will eventually see our course assignments. They're starting with Chapter 1, and it's due day and it's due time there. And so all the assignments are listed there, all their due days and times. You can just scroll on down there to your heart's content and just see everything there. The entire semester is there for you. So that's one place you can go so you can plan ahead like that. The other place you can go, you may remember, for one-stop shopping with all your assignment due dates is to go to the Canvas main menu, the same place you go to get to your inbox for your email and everything there and your dashboard and all that, and click on the calendar link like I'm wiggling here. Let's go ahead and open that up here. When it opens up here, just make sure that you have checked the course that you need. I'm going to go ahead and pause that and do that here. And I have a lot of courses, as you can see there, because I'm an instructor. So, but you make sure you go ahead and check the box next to the course that you need for this semester, and then the calendar will populate. Starting there with the first month there, it'll populate with all the assignments and all their due dates and times. And if you have other courses you're enrolled in, just go ahead and click them too if you want to see all of your courses, all in a calendar style view, all their assignments. As long as your instructor has set up the assignments with due dates and times, you'll be able to do that. So you can really plan ahead that way. It's just a nifty little thing that Canvas will do for you, just in case you didn't do it. But I can tell you, for our course at least, this will definitely work for you. Okay, and just another thing here to keep in mind too is that in case you want to work ahead, as soon as a unit opens, again, you'll find the opening day and the closing day at the top of any unit there. You're welcome to work ahead and do your discussions ahead of time. All of those are open. Just make sure you get them done by the due date that's posted there. And same thing for your MindTap assignments too. You can just go ahead and work ahead and get those done. So if you want to knock those out of the way, feel free to do so there. Okay, well that's pretty much everything you need to know on our tour of our units there. Just a final reminder, and again you'll find this as a header on each unit there. Make sure you click each item open in the order you find them and look for those green check marks there, else you won't be able to move forward. And the only reason an item would be locked out for you is that you haven't done that. So if you're still seeing that that's a problem, make sure that you're not using the Canvas app, because the app can cause headaches there. Try your browser on your device instead. If that browser doesn't work, try cleaning out its history and cache. Try a different browser, try a different device. Some of you have grown up with tech, so you know you just rule things out that way. But chances are the problem is on your end somehow, and if you need some help there with that, remember you can reach out to Canvas Tech Support. Just go to the Canvas main menu over here, click on the help icon, it'll open up there, and there you'll see a phone number there listed for Fresno City College 24/7. You can speak to a live person and they will help you. Well, okay, that's everything I wanted to say, so you should be good to go. So happy navigating on our course page, and I'll see you soon.